What's your dream vacation? Is it an all-inclusive resort with multiple pools, live entertainment, and all-you-can-eat food? Well, that's mine.
Recently, the weather where I live has been so brutally cold that I'm decided it's time for another resort experience.
There's just one tiny problem. All these places are incredibly expensive, and we're balling on a budget. There is one place that might work. It's just really risky.
America's worst rated resort, Margaritaville Beach Resort in Fort Myers, Florida. This place might look nice on the surface, but if you peel back the curtain, they actually have some surprisingly low ratings for how much they charge and some kind of bad reviews.
Do not stay here. Waste of $500. Absolute nightmare.
If you do a quick Google search for the USA's worst rated resort, you'll find a ton of different answers. So after hours of digging through thousands of resorts, here's how I decided where I'd be staying. Number one, it has to be a well-known brand. No random motels. This had to be a resort people actually recognize. Number two, it has to promise a great experience. A place that looks amazing in the ads, but might not be telling the whole truth. And number three, it has to have a history of bad reviews. Not just one or two angry guests. This had to be a pattern of terrible experiences. And after going through all of the data, one resort stood out. Margaritaville. Several weeks ago, I took the Margaritaville at Sea, which is America's worst rated cruise. It actually ended up being surprisingly awesome. So today I'm trying their land version, Margaritaville Beach Resort in Fort Myers, Florida, to find out one simple thing. Is America's worst rated resort really that bad? Let's go. During my stay, I'm going to be looking at each of these categories to get a real feel for how this resort is.
Yes, checking in.
Have you ever had somebody give you such articulate, detailed direction, but for whatever reason it goes in one ear and out the other? So I looked at him, smiled, and said,
Perfect, okay. Thank you so much.
And off I went to find my room.
Whoa. Literally in my full-fledged sweatpants sweatsuit coming from 20-degree weather, walking on a nice, hot Florida beach. No idea where my room is. Could you guys help me find my room?
I think you have to back too loud.
All the way back?
Yeah.
Okay. And this place is huge. They own like half of Florida.
Eventually, this kind man in a awesome outfit, by the way, came up and told us exactly where we needed to go.
Found it.
We made it! Okay guys, we have a small little problem, and that is that we were upgraded to like an incredibly nice room. We booked like the lowest and cheapest room that we possibly could to kind of showcase this place, and the manager came up and just offered us this room.
You guys got upgraded into like the best room.
No way.
While we review the room section of this, we have to keep in mind that we're staying in one of the nicest rooms. We have to make sure that that doesn't skew us into giving this place a higher rating than we should. I'm gonna show you the room. I'm really excited to in just a moment, but first we're gonna do a resort tour so you can see everything this place has to offer. Keep speaking in plurals. Us, we. It's because I've been lying to you. I'm not alone. Drum roll, please. Welcome, the wife, Holland. I gotta get her. Yay! I'm so glad you're with me.
I'm so glad to be with you.
All right, so we haven't been to a resort since our honeymoon.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Our goal is to recreate 3 core memories that we had on our honeymoon while we're here.
1, ordering brownies straight to our room at 3 a.m.
Number 2, we would get iced coffee and breakfast together every single morning on our honeymoon. I loved it. I want to try to recreate that.
And number 3, we just love taking a long walk on the beach and talking.
Before we show you the room, we're going to go give you a tour of this whole place.
Woo!
Giving me weird flashbacks of the cruise. Something they do well is that they all have a very similar culture. Look at this. I'm lying here beneath the sun and stars. Classic Margaritaville. So there's like a street that separates one half of the resort from the other half of the resort. We're gonna look at the beach side first.
The beach side is where you'll find their Fins Up Beach Club, which looked honestly super nice at first until I realized it would be $65 a day.
How's it going? Do I get access to this if I'm staying here? Awesome. Thank you.
That was a close one. That scared me. I took a walk in and it was pretty empty because it was the end of the day, and so I took a little chill break.
When I went on the cruise, I got critiqued for how many times I said the word vibe, but it's a vibe out here.
Next up, I walked down to the beach access because this place truly is oceanfront. The beach was beautiful.
This is another one of the restaurants that looks more casual.
La Di Da Restaurant. Such a creative name.
So that was the beach side. Now I'm walking over to the city or party side. They got a lot of other stuff over here. One thing that's impressive is how expansive this place is. It kind of feels like its own little mini city.
First stop is the Sunset Terrace.
Everything is named like a super clever little name.
This place was popping. There was games and music and people just hanging out. It was a great time. A nice little coffee shop that I was excited to definitely hit up in the morning. There was the resort main lobby with the famous Margaritaville flip-flop, and there was the gift shop. And I had an idea for this place.
Holland's back of the room, but I kind of want to buy us like matching t-shirts to wear. Yes, that's it. What do you think of those?
Love these.
Yes,
absolutely love these.
That's a lot of money for t-shirts. I checked out a few more spots on my way back to the room.
That's the general gist, but I want to get back to the room to be able to watch the sunset with Holland and show you guys the room. Whoa! I didn't see you there. Just kidding. I set the camera up. It's time for a room tour. I still think it's pretty sweet that they upgraded me because I didn't even ask. For being a low-rated resort, they took care of me really well. So already I'm impressed with the customer service. And the goal for this room is that it's comfy and clean. Those are my only expectations. Without further ado, let's check out the bathroom. Okay, this bathroom is the size of our house. Double sink is in hers.
Attention to detail, people.
This is the definition of Margaritaville here. A whale's tail. No shoes in the shower. All right,
This is so nice.
honestly, I don't need to do anything. I could just hang out in the shower all day.
Okay. I'll see you at the beach. Oh, hey. Come this way.
I know the room looks nice, but remember, it's their most expensive room.
It feels nice. Like if I was booking a stay at a resort, I wouldn't be mad necessarily to book here.
And coming in with the mindset that I did, the lowest rated,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
So I'm staring out into like the Bahamas right over here. One of the downsides of the upgrade was the fact that we have 2 separate beds. Why are you excited about that?
I'm not.
You're like, I guess we gotta sleep separate. Dude. Okay, here's the reality. In the original room that we booked before they kindly upgraded us, we would not have had this view. So this can't skew our review of this place. It would have been like over there somewhere. Still, like even if we didn't have this room with this view, which is still a great blessing, we would 100% walk down to the beach and watch the sunset, which is probably what we're gonna do anyway. I would say clean, comfort, they did a really good job. We still need to check for bed bugs.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But I think we should go watch this like from on the beach. All right, let's do it.
Before we walked down there was one thing I needed to do.
So they only had a 3XL for mine, so I'm gonna be.
That's okay. Baby, why did you get that? Let's go.
I just don't like those flamethrower guys that you see here.
Holland.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
And I know what you're thinking, Tonio, you seem awfully energetic in this video. Real quick, let's time travel to tomorrow morning, and future Tonio will tell you why. And then we'll come right back, don't worry.
Holland always laughs at me because whenever we come to a place like this, I still like to keep my routine that I have at home. To be honest with you, out of everything that I do in my morning, there's one thing that drastically outweighs kind of everything else for me, and that is this stuff right here. Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring this video and making it possible. I've heard a lot of people talking about this. When you hear a product talked about so much, you're like, is that just hype? My friends, I am pleased to report that this stuff is in fact not hype. It's legit. Okay, I'm absolutely terrible at getting my fruits and vegetables in throughout the day, like seriously bad. This has been a lifesaver for me and just my overall health because one scoop of AG1 literally offers 75 vitamins and minerals and whole food source ingredients to like boost your energy. Also helps support your immune system, your digestion. If you're eating late night brownies like your boy, helps your body process all that. These are the travel packets that I can bring with me anywhere I go so I can always make sure that I'm getting like my healthy nutrients. Making some for Holland and I to both have. Just go to drinkag1.com/Tonio or scan the QR code on the screen right now to save $20 off your first subscription of AG1. I really love being able to promote products that I personally use every day. Made my life better, so I hope it makes your life better too. Thanks again to AG1 for making this video possible.
Now that you know where my energy comes from, let's go back to last night.
It's time to go down to the restaurant, which is literally like one floor beneath us, to test out the dining of this place. Something I'm really curious about, to see if the food is any good. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anyways, yeah. And remember, when it comes to the restaurants here, we're looking for two things. We're looking for food that's tasty, and we're looking for food that is affordable. Shall we?
We still hadn't seen real entertainment yet, so I thought this guy was hired by the resort to play.
You gonna play? If I'm asked to, I can't play on property.
Oh, you're not with Margaritaville?
No, I'm not. No. Good to meet you guys.
Keep killing that tuba.
That guy was awesome. We posted up by the fire while we waited for our dinner reservation, and then we headed that way. I was a little bit nervous about going to this restaurant because some of the most negative reviews about this resort had to do with the price, that things felt like a ripoff, especially the food. So, here we go. You might wonder why I'm craning my neck to look up so high. Could there be something on the ceiling? No, it's just that my waiter is literally 8 feet tall.
How do you get this man away from Diet Coke?
Thank you, Jesus, for this food. Amen.
Brussels sprout taste test. Very tasty. Shrimp taste test. Very tasty. My favorite food of all time, truffle fries. Very tasty. Last but not least, let's try the burger. Very tasty. Really, really good.
Where are we going?
Get ice cream.
I would say the dinner was good, not great.
Yeah.
I would say that it also was a little bit on the pricier front. Wasn't like, wow.
Wow, this is amazing. Like,
What about the ice cream?
oh, 10 out of 10. Look at this.
Just when I was starting to get a little bit discouraged about the lack of entertainment so far at the resort, we looked out on our balcony and saw these random flames way off in the distance on the beach. So we walked down to check them out, and we quickly found out that they are not associated with the resort at all.
Behind me, we got some legit fire action going on. No pun intended. It's fire. Just kind of out here in the middle of the beach, like 200 yards away, and there's just a crowd of people surrounded in the dark. So kind of hanging out. A bunch of random strangers in the dark on the beach, just watching people twirl fire. If that's not entertainment, I don't know what is.
That was some high quality entertainment, I'll say.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? Couldn't get that anywhere else.
What I loved about that is that that was completely free.
True.
Right, first evening? Yes.
I panicked, I didn't know what to say, and so I said this.
5 o'clock somewhere, huh? What do you say?
Do you really have to embarrass me like that?
Hey guys, this is my elevator impersonation of Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Got ourselves a bit of a problem here, Isma. Should subscribe to the channel. Squeakers, squeaking, squeakity. I'm starting to kind of feel how I felt on the cruise. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of impressed. The reviews scared me about this place, but it hasn't been perfect, but it has been a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. The dining was good, not great. We could improve on the dining a little bit, Margaritaville. The entertainment was like kind of random and unplanned, but it was fun and memorable. And I now have that memory with Holland. We have a huge day planned ahead of us tomorrow, including an activity that may involve me being in the middle of the ocean with some rather large fish. A little scared about that one. And a lot of other things. But I'm exhausted, and it's time to go to bed. And the only thing that could make this night better is if I call the front desk and they're able to bring a brownie to our room very late at night. So we're gonna watch this movie, and by that time it's gonna be late. I'm gonna give them a call. We're gonna try to recreate that honeymoon memory. It's brownie time.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number and try your call again. The number you have dialed is not in service. Thank you. The number you have dialed is not in. Thank you. Please check the number and try your call again.
No brownies tonight. I'm going back to bed.
So just because we couldn't recreate that core memory didn't necessarily mean we weren't going to be able to recreate the others. Honestly, this was an incredible way to wake up, just looking out at the beach, which is incredibly peaceful in the morning. We sipped on our AG1, got ready for the day, and it was off to unlock that second core memory.
Nobody's awake yet at the Margaritaville Beach Resort.
We are though.
Regular iced latte.
Ice caramel latte.
Think core memory unlocked. It's time for me to leave you.
No, already?
I have to go face my fears. I may never see you again.
Don't let the dolphins take you away.
Time to go. The closer I get, the more nervous I get. But ladies and gentlemen, we gotta do the thing. We gotta face our fears. How's it going, man?
Dolphin tour?
Yes.
How many jet skis?
Just one.
Got it.
That's how you get around?
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be screwed. So read these carefully, both sides, right?
Okay.
So I did not realize this, but in order for me to go on this dolphin tour, I needed to have my Florida boater's license. And it required me to literally take a test. Your boy was homeschooled growing up. I am a terrible test taker. But by the grace of God...
Fast. Just $10. We're on the way, boss.
Now it was the moment of truth. This thing was actually going to happen, and I was kind of psyching myself out a little bit.
What was your name?
I'm Brian.
Ryan? Antonio. Great to meet you, Antonio.
When I see dolphins, they see me freak out. If I throw you one of these, it's not a shark.
Okay.
They're just like us. They have their good days, their bad days.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared. All right, vulnerable moment before we get going. One of my biggest fears are humpback whales. The fact that I'm just looking out at open ocean right now, I'm battling intrusive thoughts. We're not looking for whales today, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for dolphins. Let's go find them.
Okay, so I'm assuming Tonio's out on the waves right now. As we speak, I am walking around this place trying to find the pool, and I think it's right around here. So I'm excited.
I think there's dolphins over here. Oh yeah, I see them. Keep seeing dolphins pop up. I'm trying to get a shot of one. Dude, they're huge. That's actually crazy. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go try to find some more.
Doing good. Got my book, got the sun, got the music, got the pool. I'm doing good.
Just when I was starting to feel a little bit more confident in myself, Brian started talking about other sea life.
Any body of water in Florida through Navigator.
Got it, okay.
Okay, so they had bracelet making out at the pool, so I'm about to make a cute little bracelet.
Apparently there's manatees around here. We're looking for them. We see another dolphin up here.
Guess what it says?
Thank you, my boy Ryan. This is my hair after jet skiing for 2 hours. What do we think?
I was able to meet back up with Holland, take a dip in the pool, and eat a nice little breakfast at the License to Chill bar.
A 6.5 out of 10.
And to wrap things up, we met at the beach club, and we both ultimately agreed on the final ratings of each of these categories. Green being things that were pretty solid, and red being things that were pretty not.
Now we gotta answer the question. Sorry. let's answer the question, is America's worst rated resort really that bad? Let's both say what we think on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Not really. We have one last thing to do. So far, we've only relived 2 of our honeymoon core memories, and we have one last one to relive.
We do.
This was a fun time. Would I come back here? I don't know about that. No matter how hard we tried to recreate our honeymoon, we'd never really be able to do it perfect because on our honeymoon there were only 2 of us. But on this trip, this whole time, there's been 3. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll have to bring the kids back here and let them decide. If you enjoyed this video, you should consider watching another one. Also, shout out to everybody who guessed correctly what this video was going to be. I love you guys.